going, guys? Got a Tackle Warehouse box today. Let's figured I'd share the contents with you and see what's inside of here. They have their sale items, and I'm currently getting ready for Minnesota opener is May 14th this year. So I have like 20 days to go, and it's just seems like it's just dragging on and on this year. I have some videos coming up with some stuff I'm going to be doing to my boat, so stay tuned for those. And but for now, I'm just getting all my tackle and everything organized and set. What I'm doing is I got boxes like this here. You can see it says weights, and well, that shouldn't be in there, but I got it set up with weights. I got two different size bullets. I got some drop shot. These ones I really like. They have a plastic piece right there. Yeah, anyway, this video is not about weights, but I'm getting my boxes set up with different. I'm getting my boxes set up with different lures, and I'm kind of making what I like to call day boxes. And so if I'm going to go to a specific lake and I plan on doing, this type of fishing for these species, then I'd take maybe these two boxes. Or I have a big tackle box that I just leave in my boat that's going to be, you know, everything's going to be in there that I need. But I also have several others in my kind of, I guess I call it my office, but it's not really an office. It's just a desk and a spare bedroom, and I keep all my fishing stuff in here. But anyway, let's go through this box. My last Tackle Warehouse box, I ordered. Um, I got some swim baits, and that's what I wanted to go on and get. Is I ordered. I wanted to go on there and get the Big Bait Bites Tennessee Shad. I had gotten them in 5 inch, but I wanted them in 4 inch. I do want them in 5 inch as well, but I also wanted them in 4 inch. So that's what I originally went on there to get. And well, you know what it's like on Tackle Warehouse. If you're gonna pay the shipping, you might as well get a good amount of stuff. So I got some stuff. I got some Big Bite baits. This is the pumpkin green pepper, and this is the 5 inch Big Craw. And these are pretty self-explanatory. They're just a big crawfish. A lot of people use these. They work pretty good. I got some of these waves. These ones these are kind of a creature bait, and it's wave fishing. It doesn't say the style on this one, but these are a creature bait, and that's why I bought these. They have a lot of appendices, and you can see they got a couple different paddle tails. But the nice thing with these, they're really scented. And they got like an anise, like a black licorice type smell. But with these, I've learned that when you buy some of these, if you buy the creatures when they're on sale like this, if it's something that you don't particularly like, too much movement, you can cut these off and just make it more subtle. But I kind of like these. Not a lot of stretchiness. This is it's green. It's got some black flake in it. Boy, the smell is really strong. I'm gonna put that back in there. But these are wave fishing, it's called, and Malapo infused. I don't know if I'm saying that. I'm probably butchering that word, but it really it's fish food, not people food. It says that's a good thing they said that, because I was ready to eat one of these. No, they really got it's almost like a black licorice type smell. It's kind of interesting. Here I got some woolly hogtails. These are yum. Um, these are black and blue. These are kind of a creature bait as well. They just got a lot of appendage. These ones just have the classic yum, you know, but they're they're flat, so they kind of start off with like a swim bait, but then they got a lot of appendages, a lot of moving parts and flair at the end. So that's what I kind of wanted to get. Um, when I ordered this time, I kind of wanted to get some of the creature baits that I didn't have. I have a lot of the crawfish and stuff already, and I use a lot of craws because I use them for walleye fishing and bass fishing. And I had a guy ask me from my last video, he said, how do you use crawfish in walleye fishing? Walleyes don't eat crawfish, and he couldn't be farther from the truth. What you do is especially early spring, you take and you drop that crawdad or the crawfish style like this. You drop it down on their bed and you just kind of work it around their bed, and they will eat these. And the reason they eat them is to help, because the crawfish will eat their eggs. So if they eat the crawfish, they'll leave their eggs alone. So I tried explaining that to him, and he slowly started to kind of understand a little bit. Here's a creature. This is a 4-inch. It has the same kind of thing as this one. It's got the multiple appendages. I don't know what's all over this. Something must be leaking in the bag or something. But this is the craw orange swirl. I don't really want to open these now until I need to, but you can kind of see. Let's see if I can get a good angle here. You can see they have the little ribs on there, and then they, like a worm, and then they go down to the creature. So it's just a creature. I've had these before. This is just a newer color to me, so that's kind of. Here's another yum. This is the Vibra King tube, and this is the black neon. And these are some bigger tube baits, and they just got the typical yum smell. But I needed some more tube baits. A lot of my tube baits, I needed more of the tube bait. I do like the tube bait. I used it a lot a couple years ago, and I needed to get more of the tube bait, and the creature baits is kind of what I was after in this. And here's more of the holly hog, or the woolly hogtail, sorry, and it's the same as this one, just a different color. So this one I got the black and blue, and this one I got it's kind of a green with, it's like a green pumpkin with red flakes inside of there, red and black. And so I mean I really like that creature, and I like the red flakes on there. There's another one. Let's see, here I got the big craw. So it's the same as the first big craw, just a different color. Here I got the black neon, and this is the pumpkin green. So it's the same thing, no 5-inch craw, just different color. I think I got a couple more of these. I'll try to pull them all at the same time here. Yeah, here's the big craw, and this is the June bug. And this is the June bug is kind of, it's like a purplish, but it's got these real bright metallic, like silverish flakes, kind of greenish. They look greenish because of the tint of the June bug, but they're kind of silverish. So I mean, I really like them. One of the things I tried to do was go for some darker bait. Here's the creature bait again. Here's a 4-inch creature, and this one's watermelon red magnum. And I really, man, the red on this, the red flakes inside there, is amazing looking. I like these ones. I like this color. But I do like that. And then here's what I went to order. these are the 4-inch um, sat the 4-inch shad. They're paddle tail swim baits. They just I really like these. You know, they got a wide body, good swimming action. I bought the 5-inch, and I just really liked the 5-inch, and I went online and I seen that they had the 4-inch still on, and they were still on sale. I didn't like this bag, or this they call it a clam style box. I don't like this, but if you watch my worm bags video, you'll see that I fixed this problem. So I got a couple boxes of these. You know, here's another one, same exact thing. The 4-inch shad. They call it the super shad. Um, and then I have another creature bait. And this one's black neon. And it kind of has, um, you know, I got the big craw black neon here, but now I got the creature in the black neon. And the creature just has the 4 appendages, you know. So I bought this. This was on their sale. I don't. I just wanted to try it. It's the Sumo Frog Z Walker. Um, I thought it looked interesting. I use a lot of frogs, and I used to. I don't know what. There's like something on there. I think it's just. I don't know. I mean, that would rinse off in the water, but I think that's just a weight to keep it so that it doesn't roll over. It basically just has a frog hook going through it, top water. So I don't know. That's kind of interesting. I don't, it was a 5/8 ounce. So I don't know. Long cast design. It is weedless, you know, and it floats. And I really like the Scum Frog poppers. And what I like to do is I like to cast them on top of the shore, and then drag them off the shore, or lily pads, and then bring them off the lily pads or the floating bog, and then as soon as it hits the water, then just kind of work it, and that's when I get hit the most with them frogs like that. So that's why I wanted to try this one, because I have some of the other ones, and I think it was only like a couple dollars. So I figured I'd just give it a try. It's something that I don't see in a lot of the stores around here, so I figured I would give it a whirl. Here I have some more of that wave, the first one. Um, and it looks like it's the exact same thing. It's the Wave Creature Watermelon Black. See, this one's got a sticker on there, and this one doesn't. I guess I can see why they fell off. The smell of it is just. I mean, if you know what. It, it smells like black licorice. So I imagine these would probably work really well. It almost makes me want to melt down some black licorice and try some of that. And then I got some of these frogs here. This is the hollow cavity culprits. And I'll go ahead and open them because I'm going to put them all away tonight yet anyway. So they are hollow body, you know, and they got some pretty weird looking legs on them. Look at that painted on the bottom. That's really cool. One of them does come pre-rigged with a hook. So you get the hook with it, and then you get a couple extra to go with it as well. So that's kind of nice. I mean, that's to get that hook. I mean, a couple of these frog hooks are It looks like this one's got the keeper, you know, so you just twist it on like you would a swim bait and then feed it through. So that's kind of nice. They they're a little heavy. I don't believe. I mean, so that they probably wouldn't be so good for floating. This is the rainforest yellow. So that's kind of cool. And then I got this is the ultra frog, and this is the toad. And it's the same thing. It's the culprit. It's the same thing as the other one, but this one is clear. But it comes with the hook again. You can see the keeper in this one. It's got a pretty big keeper actually. That's kind of nice. You know, the nice thing with these is, you know, you can use these hooks on different frogs as well. But Culprit's a good brand. I've had some of the Culprit stuff before, not these particular ones, but you know, so they're, and then but I got a big box and a lot of packing material. And here I got it's the same thing, it's just a toad, the 4.5 inch. I got two of these same colors because I do use a lot of the frogs and the horny toads and the ribbits and you know, whatever brand they are. But the hooks being in here with it was kind of a cool sell for me. Um, you know, and then just to give them a try. So that's my lot of Tackle Warehouse. I think pretty good buy. A lot of it come off of the clearance or the sale, and everything here, you know, take the garbage away. But you know, all of this is $33, I think. You know, most of the expensive stuff was the frogs. You know, the big bite baked was, I think, was on sale for like $1.98 a piece. So if you need some of the creature stuff, you know, make sure you get on there and get some of that. These waves were on sale. I'm not sure how much the waves were. The Tiki Platypus looks like they were $1.97 each. You know, and I got two of them. And the smell on them is just amazing. I can smell it still. The Yums were, you know, $1.98 a piece. I should have probably ordered another tube. Actually, this one wasn't on sale. This was $2.99. You know, this, so that's about regular price. But I did need some tubes, and this thing was $2.47. You know, so if anybody has used this or have any, you know, make sure you leave a comment on this and let me know if you've had any success. I'll try it, and then if not, I mean, it's something that, like I said, it's something I don't see in a lot of the bait stores around here, and I spend a lot of time in the bait stores, so I mean that says something. I mean, that could be good or that could be bad. You know, and part of the thing is, you know, you got to think that the bass around here, a lot of them are catch and release, and you know, if you're constantly catching them on this, I mean, if he got caught on this, you know, is he gonna go for something like this next time, or is he gonna be a little bit reluctant? I don't know. I mean, the memory of a fish, I have no idea how they think or how they remember, or you know, none of that. So, if you have any input on this one, if you've used it or you didn't like it or you did like it, you know, leave a comment below and let me know. And thanks for watching.
Give me a Mountain Dew or the camera gets it.